Let's make technology make sense from a master's point of view. I work in K-12 technology leadership, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how large school districts develop, quote, fund, and receive board approval for major network infrastructure projects. We're using a real-world Texas-style model with a $20 million scope. Not vendor theory, not marketing slides, but the actual process districts use when projects are approved, and why they fail when they don't. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to frame the project so leadership supports it, how to build a defensible cost model, how to align funding to Texas procurement rules, and how to package everything into a board-ready approval packet. The most important principle to understand is this: boards do not approve technology. They approve risk reduction, compliance, and fiscal responsibility. If you walk into a board meeting talking about switches, bandwidth, or Wi-Fi standards, you will lose the room immediately. Instead, you start by defining institutional risk. In K-12, that risk usually falls into a few categories: instructional disruption, state testing failures, safety systems that depend on the network, cybersecurity exposure, and aging infrastructure that has exceeded its life cycle. Your project must be framed as a district liability problem, not an IT upgrade. In our $20 million example, the project exists because safety systems rely on the network. Cyber threats are increasing, equipment has exceeded life cycle, and outages now carry instructional and legal consequences. That framing drives everything else that follows. The next critical rule is this: the district writes the project. Vendors only respond to it. Before requesting a single quote, the district must define scope boundaries, architectural principles, security expectations, life cycle assumptions, and, just as importantly, what is explicitly out of scope. This prevents vendor-driven scope creep, inconsistent pricing, and weak board justification. In the approval packet, the district defines core, WAN, LAN, and wireless modernization, security and monitoring requirements, and what is excluded, such as end-user devices. That makes procurement defensible and audit safe. One of the biggest mistakes districts make is letting vendors define the budget. Instead, the district builds its own cost model first. For a $20 million Texas network program, that cost model breaks costs by campus, normalizes cost per student, accounts for square footage, separates capital from operational expenses, and includes contingency. This allows you to answer the questions board members will absolutely ask. Why does Campus A cost more than Campus B? Is this equitable across the district? How does this scale with enrollment growth? When those questions come, and they will, you already have the answers. Large K-12 projects are almost never funded from a single source. In Texas, that usually means bond proceeds, capital funds, E-rate Category 2, and occasionally state or federal grants. Each funding source has allowable use rules, and your board packet must explicitly document that alignment. In this example, switching and wireless are E-rate eligible. WAN and certain security components may not be, but that's acceptable when it's clearly justified. Boards approve projects faster when funding sources are stacked correctly, compliance is clearly documented, and there are no surprises later. No modern network project is approved without cybersecurity justification. But here's the key: boards do not want cybersecurity jargon. They want assurance. That's why we align the project to T cybersecurity expectations and the NIST cybersecurity framework. We frame cybersecurity in plain language, identify risks, protect systems, detect incidents, respond effectively, and recover quickly. This does two things: it reassures leadership, and it protects the district after an incident. This appendix is often what legal counsel cares about most. Your board packet should clearly answer 4 questions. Why now? What happens if we delay? How much does it cost, and why? What risk does this reduce? That's why the packet includes a 1-page executive summary, a clear approval motion, a financial impact statement, and pre-written board questions and answers. When this is done correctly, the board meeting becomes a formality, not a fight. I'll leave you with this: Successful K-12 technology projects are not won in the data center. They are won in how clearly they are written, justified, and defended. If you can frame risk clearly, control scope, own your cost model, align funding properly, and speak the board's language, you will get projects approved, even at the $20 million level. If you found this helpful, this framework can be adapted to network projects, safety systems, cybersecurity initiatives, and district-wide technology modernization. This process scales, and it works. Let's make technology make sense from a master's point of view.